Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Guys, where we break down the global stories that shape our future. And today we have got a big one. President Donald Trump in a move that have sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles has delivered a clear and chilling message to Iran. Make a deal or prepare for a war. This isn't just a headline, it's a geopolitical crossroads moment. So, in the next 15 minutes, we will dig into what this really means, why this message was sent, how Iran is reacting, and what the global fallout could look like if things escalate. Stick around because this could be the beginning of a whole new chapter in Middle Eastern politics. So, guys, first now let's see the background of this. To understand how we got here, we need to rewind a bit. Iran and the United States have had a turbulent relationship for the decades, but the flashpoint, as always, as Iran's nuclear program. Back in 2015, the US and other world powers signaled a deal with Iran that was meant to curb its nuclear ambitions in exchange for lifting harsh sanctions. It was a diplomatic milestone. But fast forward to Donald Trump's first term, and that deal was torn up. He called it weak, ineffective, and claimed it didn't address Iran's support for terrorism or its ballistic missile program. Now, with Trump back in the White House in 2025, he has taken that tough stance even further. This isn't just about walking away from the old deal anymore. This is about forcing a completely new one and fast. Trump has set a firm deadline and is warning Iran that failure to comply will lead to military consequences. Now let's see the Iran's response and what it signals. So, how has Iran responded to this? Defiantly, Iran's leadership has made it clear they will not be intimidated. They argue that their nuclear program is peaceful and they view any US ultimatums as bullying, part of a long history of Western interference. Internally, Iran is under massive economic pressure. Years of sanctions have crippled its economy, and the population is feeling the squeeze. But politically, the leadership is using nationalism and resistance as rallying points. They believe giving in now would be seen as weakness, both to their own people and to their regional rivals. So, what's more dangerous is that Iran's military and proxy networks across the region have quietly been preparing for a scenario like this. From Iraq to Lebanon to Yemen, the alliances they have built can act as a pressure points if conflicts breaks out. So guys, why this matters globally? So, this isn't just a standoff between two nations, it's a high stakes chess match with global consequences. For starters, the Middle East is home to some of the most critical oil routes in the world. Any conflict involving Iran could disrupt global oil supplies overnight, and that means price spikes, inflation, and economic ripple effects felt everywhere from New York to New Delhi. Then there is Israel, which has always considered a nuclear capable Iran an existential threat. A conflict between the US and Iran could easily draw Israel into the equation, and possibly even Saudi Arabia. And once that happens, the chances of a wider regional war can skyrocket. On top of that, the US relationships with European allies are already under strain. Many of them preferred the original nuclear deal and pushed for diplomacy. Now they are caught between supporting a long-time ally and trying to prevent another war in the Middle East. Now let's unravel the Trump's strategy here. So, what's exactly the Trump's endgame? He is betting on pressure, that is economic, military, and diplomatic. The idea is to create so much heat that Iran has no choice but to return to the table on US terms. It's classic brinkmanship, pushing to the edge without going over. This strategy relies on a few key assumptions. So, first is that Iran's economy is fragile enough to force a deal. Second, that Iran won't risk full scale war. Third is that the American public and military will support a rapid, decisive confrontation if diplomacy fails. But here is the flip side. If any of these assumptions are wrong, the US could find itself in a costly, prolonged conflict. Unlike the war in Iraq or airstrikes in Syria, Iran is bigger, more prepared, and has powerful allies. It won't be an easy fight for USS. At the same time, Trump's team is signaling that they are not looking for a regime change or occupation. The message is simple: stop the nukes, stop the regional destabilization, or face the consequences. But whether that message is heard or ignored remains to be seen. So, guys, that's it for today. So, what's now? The clock is ticking. The 60-day deadline has been set, and the world is watching. This movement could lead to a historic New Deal, or it could spiral into a major war. The future hangs in the balance, and as always, the truth lies in the details. What happens in the back channel talks? Will global powers step in to mediate? And how far is Trump really willing to go? So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is just a political theater, or is a war truly on the horizon? And what should Iran do in response? Make sure to subscribe, share this video if you found it valuable, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and I will see you in the next video.